Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
What's up, guys? We got big smiles on our face because we are going
to give each other some shit right
here. We're giving each other the worst performers of 2016, the worst of the worst. Sometimes you get a gift and you just don't like it. You get it and you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna like that. Underwear, socks.
You might want to like it.
Ugly sweater.
But you can't.
Some people don't know better, but other people do know that they're giving you trash and they just do it anyways because it was convenient to them. That's exactly how I feel about my pick. It was convenient for this brand to give me this shoe because they knew I was gonna buy it for a number of reasons. We'll get into that later.
I really hope that we pick the same shoe.
Well, let's find out. Okay, here's your gift. We got the little Grinch bag because, you know, I thought it was appropriate.
Are you ready?
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God.
Yeah.
The Kobe AD. I just put up my performance review on this today, and oh my God.
I almost don't want to post my performance review because I'm going to sound like such a dick.
I was a dick in my review.
It's not my fault though. This shoe is garbage, dude.
It's so bad. Like I said earlier, some people get you gifts.
Your materials look way softer than mine, dude. Mine.
I broke mine in. The materials are actually okay when you break them in.
My shit is not moving.
I know. There's like, if there's anything redeeming about this shoe, it's the fit and the materials once you break them in. Everything else
for him.
So bad.
I have blisters along the sides of my feet.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, some people get you crappy gifts because they know it's convenient and it's kind of like a cop-out. Not only did this shoe look good, so that made me want to buy it, but look, I'm not a Kobe stan because Kobe stans are really dumb, but I've been watching Kobe my entire life. I cried during his last game. Of course I was gonna buy this.
See, and this is where I start feeling weird about things because I'm not a Kobe fan, but I'm a big fan of his Nike basketball line.
Which is, we've talked about this, it might be the second best line of sneakers.
No, if we're talking about performance,
you're right.
It's the best. Like,
you're right. The performance is the best. But as far as cultural impact, it's probably right underneath.
In terms of performance though, it has more hits than misses.
That's true.
Unfortunately, every miss this brand or line has had, I've had the displeasure of playing it.
Right. But I would argue that this, or I wouldn't argue, I'm just saying it right now, this is the worst Nike shoe I've ever put on my feet.
This, you did not play in the Hyperdunk 2015.
I know.
Actually, those were more playable. I could at least wear those throughout the night. These
I can't wear these, dude.
I have to take them off.
They hurt. I have a bruised lateral forefoot because of this shoe, dude. I cannot even tell you how I could not get in the rhythm with this shoe. I could not do it. It's so bad.
The worst part about this shoe is...
What is that? Well, hold on. This is supposed to be the coup de grace of Kobe's signature line. After death. This was supposed to be the transition from his career to his post-retirement.
That's an issue for a Kobe fan.
No, listen.
It is.
Okay, that may be so, but listen.
I don't care about that.
This is supposed to be a transitional shoe. This was supposed to say, hey, Kobe's not playing anymore, but we're still gonna honor him in his line, his signature line. I could not imagine how much worse they could have done with this model. They couldn't. This is the worst possible scenario. The only thing that would make it worse is if it didn't look good, because damn, these look good.
That's something that I have a love-hate relationship with because there are colorways of this shoe that are so f***ing fire, dude.
Just like amazing. I love this colorway and I was gonna wear these.
See, this is the least appealing colorway to me, but every other colorway I've seen, especially DeMar's PEs.
DeRozan's PEs are crazy.
Gosh.
But look, I was gonna wear these off court, but not only are they just not comfortable, but I can't wear broken talking shoes outdoors. So I can't even wear, I'm definitely sending these back to Nike. Foot Locker can't refund me, I understand. I'm sending these back to Nike and I'm saying, yo, I got ripped. $160?
I want to send them back because they stated there's a TPU rubber sidewall, which is true, showing you the 4-foot lunar lawn, which if this is lunar,
oh my, lunar rock.
It's the worst lunar I've ever felt.
Oh, hands down.
If it's even lunar, because it feels like Phylon. And then it's also showing you the heel zoom. Did you know that this Zoom Air unit that you're seeing in there, you see the fibers?
Yeah, no, it's not.
Did you know that that's not actually Zoom Air?
No, it's not. course not.
Did you know that they etched that design to the backside of this TPU?
Yeah.
And that the only zoom air that's in here is just a little heel
Very
unit?
little, and it's not even centered if you take out the insole. By the way, if you have this shoe, take out the insole and poke at the footbed.
It's hard
You
as
might break
shit.
your finger.
It's hard as shit.
You might break your finger. This shoe is more than a disappointment, especially for me.
Well, you're a Kobe fan.
Especially for me. So it hurts more, but with that being said, if I cannot look you straight in the eye if you tell me that this shoe performed well.
That's where I will disagree because everybody's foot's different.
That's true, but if you play basketball, not one-on-one, shoot around, if you actually dig your foot into this shoe,
Yeah.
and you actually work this shoe the way it's supposed to be worked.
I know it doesn't work.
Because look,
man.
if I just shoot around and shoot free throws, yeah, comfortable, great, whatever. But if you actually do hard cuts, lateral stops, hop steps, V cuts, it's not gonna hold up.
I don't pound the ground with as much force as you, but I still move. And it's impossible to move comfortably.
It's impossible. They're super stiff, and a lot of people are saying, well, how does Isaiah Thomas and DeMar DeRozan wear this? I would not be surprised if this setup for them was full zoom or some other thing, or plus they also always have custom orthotics. Not only does that help, but we know Nike does this. Kyrie got 4-foot zoom. Did he have full zoom or just full and heel? Or 4-foot and heel?
I think it was in the Hyperdunk PE. He had full zoom.
Okay, see, so they do this, and I would not be surprised if those players got a special pair.
I don't think they do it for that level of endorsi.
That's true, like Isaiah Thomas and DeMar.
I think that those guys get like $1,000 and
You're right,
and
but
PEs.
But they don't even have to request it. Nike could have ninja'd and been like, let's send them a different. They wouldn't know.
It's possible, but at the same time, NBA players can wear some weird.
Yeah, like Livingston
foam posits
used up until this season wore the
2014 Hyperdunk.
I thought it was 13 with the little lunar backing.
What was the 2014 one?
I don't remember. I think that was the two-tone one. Remember the two-tone one? Kyrie wore that.
Yeah.
I think Livingston wore the 13.
It was the 2013. That was a good shoe, though.
It was a good shoe.
Yeah.
You're right. Like I said, the two redeeming qualities, materials, when you break them in, which it didn't for Chris, okay.
Yeah, this is for him. These are not my redeeming qualities.
The fit was good for me. True to size, no wiggle room, in a good way, not restrictive. But I'm telling y'all, everything else, not just bad. It was terrible. I gave this shoe 2 benched.
This makes the
bench
Kobe
badges.
7.
Oh my God! I
good.
My feet would be thanking me if I put it in a Kobe 7 over this.
The one I would say the one redeeming quality for this shoe for me is that I have greater appreciation for the Kobe 11 Elite.
Oh yeah. See, that shoe to me is my go-to for the rec games that I play. And I don't know about you, but when I play like competitive games, I have to be wearing my most comfortable stuff. So the Kobe 11 to me, I have a full length zoom insert, so that's it definitely pushes it more.
Even the lunar and heel zoom setup in those to me is really comfortable.
Oh yeah, it is comfortable.
That's lunar done right.
For my style of play though, the full zoom and oh my gosh, I hope Nike gives me a voucher so I could cop another pair of the 11s because it's just to me it really is unacceptable. I've never been so mad at a shoe. Honestly, I haven't.
I've been pretty damn disappointed before, and this is just another one of those times where I'm like, yo, dude, and I'm just surprised that it's from a Kobe.
That's the thing. We talked about this. It's kind of his fault.
Well, yeah, you do put blame on him for it because for good reason though.
Not saying that he said you're gonna like the shoe, but more of like Kobe's whole lifestyle is perfection, ambition, innovation, and high standards. But this is not that.
No, and everybody fucks up sometimes.
Right.
So this is one of those ones. Like I said, this makes the 7 look good, and the 7 was the worst.
Well, here's the thing. Remember, I just said no innovation. The 7 did innovate.
No, I know.
This has nothing we haven't seen before. Literally nothing we haven't seen before. Even the traction patterns we've seen.
This shoe has stuff in it, and it's telling you there's stuff in it, but it's not in it.
No, it's not.
That's the problem.
But remember the 7, the drop-in technology, they needed to tweak it.
Was that the Kobe system?
Kobe system, yes.
Or was that the 8?
That was the 7.
That was the 7.
And they kept improving it, and in the 11, to me, they perfected it.
Man, I really like the Kobe 7, other than what, you know, they did to my feet, because those ones ripped up my feet too. But that was, at least you could fix that. I can't do anything to these to make them more comfortable.
No, and it's such a bummer. You know why? It's a good looking shoe, and the ID options are off the chain.
Dude, that, like I said, DeRozan's PEs are sick. And then I just saw an all white pair of these that look clean as hell.
Black pair looks clean.
The black with the white midsole.
We're not gonna buy any of them.
No, I can't.
Not gonna do it.
I can't, because every time I put my foot in this shoe, it's like, yo, what's wrong with you, dog? Don't you remember what happened last time?
So bad.
So I just, you know, this sucks, man.
It's really, I'm like, I'm so sad about this shoe, man.
Yeah, people think that I'm a hater of the swoosh and this, that, and the other, and it's just like, yo, you're a dumbass. Yeah, because it's like, you don't understand what passion looks like.
Just this shoe.
And I'm passionate about performance, no matter what the brand is.
Yeah.
And this shoe right here is not performance for me, man. This is just garbage.
No.
This is the worst shoe that Nike's put out in a long time.
In my opinion, ever.
So this should have been the Hyperdunk this year, and the Hyperdunk should have been the new Kobe.
This is the worst shoe on court, performance-wise, this year. It's it. Kobe AD.
This might be one of the worst in the past 2 years.
Oh my God. Definitely 2 years. 5 years.
What was last year's?
The Hyperdunks.
Was it?
Last year's Hyperdunks.
Okay.
Those are terrible.
These are worse than that, yeah.
These are way worse than that. Look, if you like this shoe, this is not an attack on you.
No, yeah. Don't take anything. Don't take things personally. That's the weirdest part.
I like movies. Hot Rod. I like Hot Rod. That's a movie.
That is true.
So look, you can like things, but that doesn't mean I gotta like it, and that doesn't mean we're attacking your opinion. I'm just saying that I have the courage to be able to say, yes, a Hot Rod is a movie, but I don't care. I like it. Hopefully you have the courage to say, look, this is not what Kobe's signature line is about, but I still like it. Correct. And, you know, like I said, this is a great looking shoe, but it just didn't perform. And it didn't provide what it said it was. I can't believe that they told you that there's a visible zoom air unit here, and it's not there. It's a top loaded piece of junk. Man, I'm really, like, I'm trying not to, like, give me this. Really bash on it, yeah. You know what's a shitty movie though that I really like? What's that? Double Dragon. Oh my God, that's pretty bad. But I feel like that's pretty bad. So, anyways, trying to lighten the mood a little bit. That was the worst performer of 2016 in our opinion, the Kobe AD. Let us know what shoe burned you, what you thought was the worst performer this year in the comment section below. Check out our other videos where we go over the most surprising and best on court for 2016. We were on par with each other 2 for 3. And even the ones we didn't have the same we like totally disagree or agreed. I mean, exactly. I said disagree because we always say disagree. Normally what it is. But look, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed the holidays. This is kind of our gift to you. We wish we could give you so much more. We appreciate you watching. Again, participate in the comment section below. The playlist. Check out all the videos we're going to be putting up. Definitely. You got anything to say, man, about the year? Despite how we just ended this video, this has been the best year for basketball shoes in quite a while. Which just makes this shoe so much worse. That's the thing, with so many great releases from all these brands, and then that came out from the Kobe line of all lines. Like, I'm like, yo, what the f? And then I just really appreciate everybody's support. You guys don't know how much it means to us. The support for WearTesters and what we do is so awesome. It's not just in this nation, it's actually worldwide, which is crazy. It's the love that I was shown in the Philippines was unbelievable. I told you, Filipinos giving people, man, right? Well, it's not that. I've never had a line waiting for me out a building. Like, that was weird. I did, but it was all girls. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. There was a couple girls in my life. So I think they were just there to hold the. Where's your ring? Where's your ring? Take the pictures and of me with their boyfriends or whatever. But yeah, so it's been a crazy year. You know, like I said, I just can't thank everybody enough. We really appreciate it.
and we can't, wait to see what happens next year, because that's probably the best part about the year ending, is looking forward to what happens next.
No doubt, no doubt. So again, thank you guys so much. We'll catch you in another video, man.
Peace.
Know it's good. It's a top-selling toy, electronic, shirt, or whatever. You know it's gonna be good, and you know the other person's going to like it, which means we're gonna be going over our best of 2016 in this video.